to be honest, I don't know why Muslims preoccupation with other people. Like, we always want to do the job of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I find that very problematic. And the reason being is because subconsciously, we think we're better than Allah. I'm not saying that's the case with you, but generally speaking, because we have put the aql in line with who Allah is. We think the aql can know the totality of Allah's wisdom. Let me tell you something. Sufyan al-Thawri, rahimahullah, he said, if I had to choose between my mother and Allah on the day of judgment to judge me, I would choose Allah. Why did he say this? Because he knows Allah. If you know Allah is Ar-Rahman, the intensely, lovingly merciful, Al-Wudud, coming from the word wood, which is a loving that is giving, Ar-Rahim, the specially merciful, Al-Hakim, the wise, Al-Alim, and all of these things, then no one's going to ever be treated unjustly or unmercifully. So whether someone has come from a Hindu family, a Greek family, an atheist family, and they died as non-Muslim, or we don't know what's going on, with all due respect, it's actually none of our business. It's Allah. Our job is to pass the message. Whether people die legally as non-Muslims or spiritually as Muslims, but yet, all of these different kind of nuances in our aqidah, because there is a hadith about the 4 types of non-Muslims. They die on kufr, but they go to Jannah because they get tested on the day of judgment. Those between messengers, those too old to hear the message, those etc, etc. So the point here is, Allah knows the variables, the almost infinite number of variables behind people's decisions. So don't worry, we're in good hands. Allah is the most just, the most loving, and the most wise. If you believe this is your Lord, then why would you ever worry about the Hindu, about the American Indian, about the Aborigine who never heard about Islam? Wallahi, Allah's mercy and who He is transcends people's ignorance. If people really go to a place where it's destined for punishment, it's because they had kibr in their heart, or they had hawa, they had they were engrossed with their own desires, or there was something spiritual about them. But we don't know if it's X, Y, and Z. This is beyond us. Our job is to be compassionate to people, to be nice to people, to pass the message, and know that they're in good hands. No one is a better judge than you, bro. No one's a better judge than me. No one's more loving than Allah. No one's more merciful than Allah. So why are we worried? And think about what Allah says. فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ? Where are you going? Where are you going? Right? In our worry about fulan and fulana, we forget about our own selves. So it's very important to put that into perspective. You just don't know. You may see people in paradise that were non-Muslim. You just don't know. Maybe they died in between messengers or whatever the case may be. Allah's mercy and justice is greater than ours. We just know what we have to do. Awaken people's fitrah, uncloud the fitrah, awaken the truth within, pass the message, be nice to people, follow the Quran and Sunnah, and then khalas, done deal. Everybody else, whether it's your parents, your next door neighbor, your best friend, your uncle's dog's cat's friend, or whatever, irrelevant. Allah's justice and mercy is better than ours, transcends ours. So they're in good hands. So don't worry. There's nothing to worry about. Honestly. And that's why Allah says, just focus on yourself from that point of view. Okay? So the more you know Allah, the more these questions get addressed very easily. Just keep on knowing who Allah is. Affirm His names and attributes. Understand that to the highest degree possible. And understand, what it means to mean that Allah is Ar-Rahman, that He is the just, He is the merciful, He is the knowing. Study Allah's names and attributes. And that is the key to your sakina and to your understanding of how you understand yourself and the world around you. Because this is it. If you don't see things through the worship and the affirmation of Allah's oneness, specifically who He is, then you're not going to... These are what these questions are about. The reason this question comes into the first place, into our minds, is because we don't really know who Allah is. If we studied properly, what does it mean by Allah being the merciful, the just, the knowing, the wise, then this question would never have arisen, generally speaking, because we know it's all going to be good at the end of the day. It's going to be based on an infinite divine wisdom and mercy. So just focus on yourself, inshallah. Let's focus on yourself.
Actually, I just wanted to do one thing, and that's to give the proper, our Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us that whoever doesn't thank the people doesn't thank Allah. We'd like to begin by thanking the government of Kuwait themselves for making this possible. There are a lot of places in the world today that you can't even talk about your religion at all. The very open-mindedness of the people here, the good hearts, the contributions that they're making to make everything possible. We should be making dua for them and asking Allah to continue to guide them in this beautiful way. We also would like to thank the organizers here locally for this masjid and what's going on here at this masjid. Very beautiful events that I've attended myself here. 4 events now, is it, or 5? I lost the count. 4 or 5. And the children's programs that we've had here, I would like to thank the teachers for their efforts, and especially the parents who have the foresight to bring their children here. So all of the parents, the children, and everybody here, we just say a big thank you to you. And especially for Hamza for stopping here and being with us out of his schedule. I know he's very, very busy. For me, I'm just an old guy floating around the world anyway, so it's pretty easy. But for all of you that are watching this at home, I want you to make dua for our team at Guidance TV, because they are doing this broadcasting at home. They're working 24 hours a day. Some of them sleeping by the TV, listening to make sure it's working properly. So make dua for them. And we just say thanks to all. And for those who are watching, guys, please listen carefully to what Allah said. I want to close with what Allah has told us. It's a very beautiful message. And He says, A'udhu billahi min shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Qul hu Allahu ahad. Allahu samad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakun lahu kufuwan ahad. And the echo you're hearing here is other brothers, they know this as well. Allah, and the meaning of it is that Allah is telling us about Him. This is who He is. It says, say this. Somebody's asking you, and sister, maybe this will help you. Somebody asking you, say this. He is Allah. The Ahad. The uniquely one. Not just one, Wahid. Ahad. Uniquely one. Nothing else like it. No two coming after it. Then He goes on to say He's As-Samad. Eternally sought after by His creation. He's eternal. As-Samad. Lam Yalid. He's not the father of anybody. Lam Yulad. He's not the son or daughter of anybody. Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. And there's nothing, anywhere, anytime, any place like Him. And He is Ahad, uniquely one. We'll close with that. We ask Allah to accept from all of us. And stay guided. Guidance TV. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.